Blossom Shade awoke early in the morning, as the first few rays of dawn filtered into the camp. She'd been staying in the medicine den while her leg recovered, so Patchsun could keep an eye on it in case anything went wrong. And speaking of Patchsun, where was he? Blossom Shade didn't see him anywhere in the medicine den right now. Rising to her paws and ignoring the dull throb of pain in her leg, she ventured quietly out of the medicine den and crept through the camp. She found her brother near the entrance of the camp, looking up at the few remaining stars in the sky. "You couldn't sleep either?" she asked, coming to sit next to him. Patchsun shook his head. "No, I actually heard from Starclan last night." "Really?" Blossom Shade's ears perked up in interest. "What'd they say?" "It was vague, and I woke up pretty fast, but something about a coming trial, and the right cat leading us through?" Patchsun shrugged. "I think it's going to be the sign for who's meant to be the leader. It's been a while since they promised to send a sign." "Did they say anything else?" Blossom Shade asked. "Were there any specifics? What kind of trial is it going to be?" Patchsun looked mildly amused at the many questions she was asking. "No, I woke up before I could ask anything, but... Wait, do you smell something?" Blossom Shade opened her mouth to ask what he meant, when the smell hit her too. Fox! Warrior instincts taking over, she pushed her way through the entrance, ignoring her brother's protest. Sure enough, there it was, so close to the camp. Fortunately, the camp was downwind, but it was only a matter of time before the fox would take notice of her, and the rest of the clan. As she tried to figure out what to do, she felt a tug at her tail as Patchsun pulled with his teeth. "Get back inside the camp! Are you crazy?" he hissed at her. "Your leg is still recovering! You can't face a fox!" "I can't let it get near the camp either," Blossom Shade retorted. "Look, go get back up. I'm gonna lead it away from the clan." "Wait! Blossom Shade!" Ignoring her brother's pleas and the pain in her leg, Blossom Shade bolted past the fox with a screech. As expected, the fox seemed to notice she was injured and, not wanting to give up on a seemingly easy meal, raced after her. Playing the part of a scared, injured animal was easy. She actually was one, after all. But Blossom Shade had a clan to protect. Right as she reached the edge of the main territory, she rounded on the fox and sank her teeth into its shoulder. Blossom Shade may have been injured, but the adrenaline coursing through her veins made the pain easy to ignore as she twisted around the fox and sank her claws and teeth into its fur. The fox did manage to catch her muzzle during the fight, but she shook it off right as a familiar yowl reached her ears. Patchsun was running towards her, leading Snailfang and Mintcloud in a charge against the fox. Seeing the new cats arrive, the fox seemed to realize it was outnumbered and bolted, as the cats of Sunclan snapped at its heels. "Yeah, you better run!" Mintcloud yelled after it. Patchsun's attention, however, was on his sister. "Blossom Shade, you're injured!" He was immediately at her side and fussing over her, looking for any further hidden injuries. "What in Starclan's name were you thinking? Are you completely mouse-brained?" Blossom Shade gently shoved her brother away. "I couldn't let it get to the camp. And look, I'm fine. I'm barely hurt at all." "That was smart thinking, leading the fox away like that," said Snailfang. Patchsun whirled to glare at him, but the large Tom just shrugged. "I'm just saying, what Blossom Shade did was risky, sure, but the camp is safe, the clan is safe. We're all safe thanks to her quick thinking." Mintcloud nodded. "It was very brave, Blossom Shade." Patchsun looked between the warriors he'd brought with him, then back at Blossom Shade. Despite everything, she stood proudly as the sun rose behind her and... Oh, of course. "I think I know what the trial was, Blossom Shade." The other cats looked at Patchsun oddly as he spoke, but he continued. "You led the charge against that fox. You saved the clan. I think you're meant to be Sunclan's leader." Hello everybody, Salty Sweet Run here, and I am back with the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. And I am here with Blossom Shade and Patchsun, after Blossom Shade took on a fox that was attacking the clan. And, for those of you who weren't paying attention, that was a challenge that she had to overcome, and, one of the signs that Patchsun had to see in order to see who would become the leader, who Starclan had chosen. to be the leader. And Blossom Shade was the one who stepped up to the challenge, and she took on the fox. She came out of it with another injury. It shouldn't scar permanently. It shouldn't scar permanently if we can get it taken care of properly. But Blossom Shade is the one who is going to be leader. Now, I actually wasn't sure if it was going to be her or one of the other cats. The cats that I had in mind, I honestly didn't know. I was looking at which cats had the best traits to be, like, to show leadership. Why am I focused on you? I need to focus on Blossom Shade here. Which cats were most exemplifying leadership abilities, but because we were getting so far in and nothing seemed to be progressing, I actually did wind up pulling up a generator and looking through some of the cats to see who would be the one to take on the fox. I pulled up a generator to see what event would happen at the start of this episode, and there was going to be a fox attack. And I pulled up a generator to see who would take on the fox, and Blossom Shade was the one that wound up doing it. Would have been interesting to see what would happen with one of the others, like if it was Fox Spring. Like, yes, she has a kit, but she could still perform leadership duties. Mint Cloud had that vision. It could have been him. It could have been Snailfang having recovered. Could even have been Finchdapple under certain circumstances. And I was actually kind of considering, oh, what if I wind up rolling that Finchdapple is the one who takes on the fox? But it wasn't him. It was Blossom Shade. So she, after we get her new injury treated, which shouldn't be too bad, I hope. I need to fix all of these little scratching trees. Any more that are, like, busted? I don't see any more. We'll have to figure that out. When we get her injury treated, we'll be able to get her to the place where she'll receive her 9 lives. And it's a bit of a trek away. It's all the way over here. It's called the Moonspring. It's also the place that Patchsun showed up at when he had his vision saying that they were going to form Sunclan. Now, she still has her injury from the run-in with Boulder all that time ago. She still has that injury. That still needs to be, it's definitely going to be slowing her down. The fact that she took on a fox while still injured is kind of insane. But it happened, and now she's got to deal with that and the new injury. But if she can get to the Moonspring, we'll be able to figure out what to do. In the meantime, Patchsun. Okay, you don't need to keep socializing that much. Let's see. What do we have for supplies? Let me also check and see what everybody has. You've got a maple leaf. That's good for regular infections. You have a maple leaf. That's good. Nothing. Snakeskin. Not sure where you got that. You have a ton of feathers. Mint Cloud just has so many feathers. And fleas. Oh well. I mean, do we have... Why did I need to open that back up, see if we have Wolfsbane, because Wolfsbane is good for any sort of canine injuries. Let's see, we've got lavender, basil, peppermint, deathberries, plasma bug, red valerian, licorice, ginseng, cortado bean, snakeskin, Indian blankets, and maple leaves. We do need a bit of snakeskin to treat the injury. Only 3 of it though, so 1, 2, 3. So that's alright. And it's a moderate injury, so we only need 2 maple leaves. We're still at risk because we're not using Wolfsbane, but maple leaves will do in a pinch. It's good enough for now. Will the injury scar or not? We'll figure that out eventually when the injury has a chance to fully heal. But for now, she's all patched up, and we'll give them a little bit of time. But then we've got to have these two start making their way. She needs to eat first, too. You're not doing any hunting, though. Patchson, you can do a bit of hunting to get something for her to eat, something for yourself to eat. And then you two are going to have a slow trek over to the Moon Spring. It's going to be a very slow one because of those injuries. We're not going to go at a full run. We're going to just go little bit by little bit. Just kind of go to this place, then down here, then down here, then to the farm. We're going to just do it little bit by little bit rather than... Yeah. But right now, everyone seems to be all in one place. Oh! Oh, is little Sparrow Kid coming to say hi? Oh! And Darkflower's caught a shrew. Darkflower's doing well. Speaking of Darkflower, actually, no, it wasn't her. One of the things I've said is when a cat gets enough of the lifetime rewards and is a warrior, they can get a bonus, and if they're close enough friends with a medicine cat, that bonus can be the Never Nauseous trait. For Foxspring, she had actually managed to pool up enough of those lifetime points, and I gave her the Alpha Pet traits, and I'm actually considering what I should do for Snailfang as well. Would he be good with Alpha Pet, which means that they're hunting, they're more likely to like catch the prey, or Super Smart, which means that they gain the skill faster. What are your traits, buddy? Let's see, non-destructive, quiet, and the hunter. I think I'll go with Alpha Pet for you. So, there you go. You are also an Alpha Pet. Mint Cloud could actually get one of those. He's also got the hunter traits, non-destructive and hyper. Because he's got the hunter traits, I kind of wanted to do Super Smart for you. Because a cat can only get one or the other. He seems like he'd be more likely to have the Super Smart trait. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for him. So he'll get the skills much faster. And that'll still impact his effectiveness while hunting. So, I'm not going to drink from the toilet, sweetie. Let's actually put this in the fresh kill pile. Got a shrew. And the kit is hungry. I gotta roll to see if the kid is in need of food. Or sick, I suppose. Okay, thankfully, Sparrow Kit is fine, but needs to eat, so why don't you come and eat this? Don't let the action be cancelled, because everyone gets curious about the kits. What are you doing? You're grooming yourself? Okay, your injury is at moderate right now, so you've got another 2 days in the medicine den. If you're gonna go and hiss at the two-leg dude, okay. You're gonna go be hissed at. Okay, I'm gonna teleport you here. I want you to tend the garden and head back into here afterwards. Patchson caught a rat. That's good. Let's actually, since you've caught the rat, I'm actually gonna cancel this. Where is Blossom Shade? There she is. Why don't you present this to Blossom Shade? Let her eat it. And she wants to go to sleep, oh. Oh, she is exhausted, yeah. There is something in the book called Traveling Herbs, which is, traveling herbs are used to... Oh, Darkflower called a cardinal. She's doing really good at hunting lately. Okay, Okay, react to it and then eat it. Can you not eat that? Oh, he's coming to eat it. No! Okay. I guess he's coming over to eat it. Blossom Shade. Oh dear. Oh well. Let's have you not sniff red. He's gone for now. Let's see. Patch Sun is go off to nuzzle Finch-Dapple. I don't know. In the books, cats can use something called traveling herbs to give themselves more energy. If I recall correctly, what were some of my things? Was there something for more energy? Let me check. I'm gonna check my list of herbs. See if there was something for energy. Ginseng. Ginseng will be good enough. So, let's grab some ginseng. And let's open this up. How much should I use? Let's use 3. We'll use 3 ginseng. So 1, 2, 3. We'll use 3 of the ginseng. And you speak with your sister. Kind of socialize. Why don't you give her a nuzzle? Everyone is catching food. I'm gonna go put some more of this stuff. Also, Snail Fang, fully healed now. Thanks to me fixing up how I was doing things, his injury is now healed. It's still a scar. He's still got a scar, but it is healed. And over time, it may fade to a certain extent. It may not. We'll see. But let's see. Let's put that away. She's asleep. You've caught a cardinal. You are gonna treat her. You are eating the rat that was meant for her. But in the meantime, this is probably gonna take us a bit longer than I was anticipating, so anyway, let's take out the ginseng and we'll give her some energy. It may fill her hunger just a tiny bit. Not a whole ton, but just a tiny bit. Because it is plants. Plants aren't necessarily good for cats. Oh yeah, he's eating the rat. Oh, I love them. I love the cats. Oh, I just... Oh! Oh my goodness, they are sweet. Okay, you still need something to eat though, properly something to eat. Because he ate your rat. So... why don't you just stalk for prey a couple more times? And then you two are gonna take a slow journey, walking journey, to the Moon Spring. Or actually, she's off to eat a cardinal anyway. And Darkflower caught another cardinal anyway. Huh, she's doing quite well. So, do you have anything? No, you don't. Snailfang caught a pillbug. Huh. Everyone's doing pretty well hunting. And I've only 2 of them are alpha pets, so... Okay, you can do some hunting as well. Since I'm gonna be gone, I'm gonna mostly let the cats here. I'm gonna mostly leave them to their own devices. But, let's see, you cannot hunt. You, when you wake up, you can hunt. You have a snake skin, that'll be useful. You are doing a little bit of hunting. You want to be friends with the... No, you do not want to be friends with the red fox. Because of the friendly trait, That doesn't mean anything, it's just because of the friendly trait, and she didn't actually interact with the red fox. I'm gonna have to change that. The foxes are cats' enemies, so... Are you yellow again? Catch some... Everyone's catching cardinals. Wonder why I have so many cardinals right now. But anyway... Oh, don't stalk for prey, sweetie. You're not that well yet. I don't think I need to roll, actually. She's back to green very quickly. Oh, you're gonna be sniffed by the kit. Sparrow Kit! The little cutie. I love Sparrow Kit so much. They're such an angry looking kit. Someone sounds like they're throwing up. Okay, Finch Dapple. Of course. Oh, Snailfang caught a pigeon. I noticed that the interactions between Finch Dapple and some of the others are pretty interesting. I'm not sure where they're gonna be led. Caught a Scarab Beetle. We're gonna have some... Hunting's going a lot better than it was in the past. Oh, did you just fall over? That is a big kit, I have to say. The kit, Sparrow Kit, is a pretty big kit. Blossom Shade is a big cat. And even next to her, Sparrow Kit looks a little big. Not too big, just a little bit. But, okay, did you catch it? Did you catch the bird? Yes, you did! Everyone's doing so well today! Hunting is great! I'm gonna take this as a good sign for all of this. Okay, Darkflower is eating. We don't have a ton of herbs around here. We only have 4 kinds. We're gonna have to go out and get more at some point. But anyway... You're about to be hissed at by Finch Dapple. Okay, you're not gonna groom her. I do want you to interact with her at some point. Just come over here for now. I want to see what Finch Dapple's doing. He might not... Is it like he's not happy about her about to become leader, or... The action got cancelled anyway. Okay. You need to eat. So you grab something to eat. Why don't you come and eat one of the bugs? And then come chat with Blossom Shade, and then you two need to leave. You two are gonna go off to the Moon Springs. Oh, were you trying to interact with the kid? And the kid said no? Aww. Oh, there's a bug in the fresh kill pile. Oh, Fox Spring is going after a bug. Oh, we got ladybugs. There's ladybugs in the fresh kill pile. And Fox Spring is going for him. Oh, I forgot, there's that. We can get rid of fleas with that. Because fleas are an issue right now. Who is most in need of taking care of their fleas? I'm not sure who's... Let's see. You... Come over here, and I'll let you get rid of your fleas with this. Fox Spring caught a ladybug, but she was hungry, so she ate it. And these two are gonna chat for a little bit. And... Alright, once you two are done, you two are gonna have to walk to the next lot. That is why it's gonna be so slow, because they have to walk, not run, and it's a bit of a distance away. Okay, you came over here. Why don't you groom yourself? Once again, I know you're already clean, but it's useful to do. Because that's how we're dealing with the... Oh, that's autonomous. I did not have them nuzzle myself. They are just very sweet siblings. Alright, you two. Oh, there's somebody there. It's a two-leg. An unfamiliar two-leg. You still have to head here first. This is still the first place you gotta go to. So go here, walk. You go here. You can trot, but she's gotta walk. I think trotting will be okay, actually. You guys can trot if you need to, and hey, she's leaving anyway. Okay. If you guys are careful, you guys can avoid two legs. This place we'll have to claim as our territory at some point. Who's that? Yeah. I think it's... Who are you? Erin Funk. So many Funks around. I don't know who the Funks even are half the time. This is gonna be such slow going, oh dear. You are only up to here so far. Maybe I will let you run, but like the breaks is to make sure you guys are okay. Yeah, I think I'll let you guys run just so that we can get to each lot a little bit faster. But in exchange, you guys have to rest at each lot just a little bit longer. So... we'll ignore this two-leg. We're gonna ignore her. Let's see... You guys rest here for just a little bit. I mean, the cloud is called the Gecko, that's good. Being on the move causes my game to lag just a bit, especially around here for some reason. But... what are you up to? You're gonna freak out at a rock? Okay, why not? And you are stalking for prey? Probably not a good idea. Let's not stalk for prey. Let's move on to the training grounds next. Visit training grounds with Patchsun. I don't see anybody here. So it should be alright, hopefully. There are some herbs around here, but not a whole ton. It's mostly just cinnamon. Can be harvested, so that's useful. Training Grounds also has... Training Grounds is mostly useless until we can actually claim it. That's the thing about the Training Grounds. It's got cinnamon, but it's useless until we can claim it. Okay, but now you guys are at the Training Grounds. Gotta rest until this reaches 3, so... just kind of check in with her, socialize, just kind of make sure she's alright. And then when you're done, there are scents coming towards us. Those shadows, they're on the move. Those are scents of... hello, you are... Lark. You are like a literal red cat. You're literally a red cat. I have seen a whole bunch. I've seen like russet cats. You are just red. I mean, okay. It's interesting to have a red cat around. Let's see, there was another scent from somewhere else over here. And that is Trinket, the rogue. Hello, Trinket. Okay. We're gonna be heading in this direction regardless, so... Once you're done with that, visit Serpent Field with Blossom Shade. Just make sure she's alright. Until then... Lark is on their way over. Yep, hello Lark. Bright red cats, it's kind of fun to see. But off they go. Hello Lark. I wouldn't get a picture of you, because they're just so fun to look at. Hello Lark. Okay. I'll let you guys on your way then. Ignore the two-leg. Two-leg is not paying attention to us anyway. She needs to scratch something somewhere. I'm gonna have to start putting up, like, I'm gonna have to start putting up scratching posts in some of the territories so that, one, they can be claimed, and two, in case of what's going on over there, a chess tournament. I don't know why us cats would be interested in the chess tournament. Trinket, I believe, is watching us. That is Trinket, yes. Yeah, Trinket's just kind of sitting there for now. So we are just slowly making our way. While the cats are on the move, one of the things I want to mention is, episode 10 will probably, this will be our last episode with Sunclan for a little while. The next episode is actually going to be a recap of the last 10 episodes. Did somebody freak out? Was that you, Patchson? I can barely see you. This is, a very difficult place. Actually, you don't need to... Why don't you come over here and scratch that? Can you reach it? Can you reach it to scratch? You may be able to. But anyway, I'm gonna do a recap of the past 10 episodes, and then I believe I'm gonna switch over to another group of cats. I'm sure you guys have been wondering. You guys are probably wondering about Petal Spots and the other cats and their kits, and what's going on with that story. I'm gonna ignore the Starclan lady over there. We can figure that out eventually. That'll be in our, episode 11 is when we're gonna start visiting those cats. Additionally, we're getting very close to Leaffall. And when Leaffall comes, a lot of the cats in the world are gonna be rotated out. They're gonna be switched for new cats. And, okay, I've gotta roll for Snailfang. Hold on. Okay, Snailfang is fine. I'm gonna see what you're doing. You're stalking for prey. You can do that. But anyway, when the seasons change, I'm going to rotate out some of the cats, and I would love to be able to add some of your guys' cats. If you send like a description of a cat that you want me to add, I can create that cat in a little mini-series I like to do. I can't guarantee that your cat will show up in the game, but if they do, we'll see how they interact with the cats and how they are in the story. If they show up, And I've got some plans in mind for some of the other clans that may show up. And clans, other groups of cats, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, you guys are resting just a little bit. Oh boy. At least we're like partially hidden in the brambles and the tall grass. But just nap. Oh, you're about to be pounced by another cat. What? Oh no, you're about to go and pounce on another cat. Hello, what's your name? Skip. Skip the Loner. Is this a friendly pounce or an aggressive pounce? Are we trying to take this territory or what? This is a large piece of territory too. Anyway, you are mostly rested, but we gotta keep going. So we've gotta come over here. And, oh, there's other cats here. Albatross is here. But we gotta come here, go here with Patchson. So let's head out. Patchson is a little busy right now. But, let's let Skip go. Let's just let Skip go. I wonder what Albatross is up to. It's been a while since we've seen him. A lot of the cats that I've made, like, I'm very attached to some of the cats that I've made, even though they might not ever show up again. Some of them may be rotated out. Some of them may be stuck into other groups. Who knows? But, yeah, let's go. I want to get her to the Moonspring at least. I want to get her that far. Hello, what are you doing here? Jared Lum and Lawrence Lum. Someone with their baby, it looks like. Well, at least the two legs are doing well for themselves, and you don't look like you're too bothered by us. Yeah, you see us, but you're not, like, gonna stop us. So we're here by this old barn. I don't see any of the other cats here for now. This place looks empty right now. Oh, we're not going home yet, buddy. Not yet, not yet. You guys are both here. Sniff her, make sure she's okay. Socialize. Sniff, just make sure you guys are okay. And then you guys have to continue. You're not going home. Not yet. This is your guys' last stop. And it is getting late, but that's kind of perfect. Because it does need to be nighttime for you to receive your 9 lives. Not going home quite yet, sweetie. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh, I'm hearing other cats, I believe. Let's see. Are there any other scents on the move besides... Who are you? I'm just seeing other shadows. That's a kitty pet named Midnight. You just look pitch black, sweetie. She's kind of pretty, or he's kind of pretty. I have no idea if you're... They're kind of pretty. I don't know. We'll figure this out. I just barely made Midnight recently, actually. Okay, now you two are on the move. And you guys are going completely different directions. What's up with that? those space rocks? You can freak out at them. Maybe someday, but... just freak out at the rocks that come from space, from the sky. Now it's time to kind of climb upwards. Pedal Spot's caught a garter snake. That's right, Pedal Spot's, wherever she may be. We'll have to see what she's doing at some point. That's what we're going to be doing in our next actual episode. Is seeing what's going on with Pedal Spots and Vixen Mask and Vine Claw. Everyone else has been taking care of themselves pretty well, it looks like. I wonder, what are you doing? Sleeping? You are being nuzzled by Snailfang. Sleeping. Sleeping. And you were sleeping, but now you're sitting and scratching at a tree. You two are still on the move. I wonder... This is it's one of my favorite lots that I've made. Because it's just super pretty. But once we're here, I can wrap up the episode. And we'll see what Starclan has to say. So... alright, now that we're here, I believe I can have her take a drink from the water. And we'll see what Starclan has to say to her. Moonlight filtered down from above and onto the pool of water that the spring poured into, causing it to look almost like it was glowing. "It's beautiful," murmured Blossom Shade. "Yeah." Patchson looked around at their surroundings. "I've seen this place before. In the dream when Sunclan was formed." He gave Blossom Shade a nudge. "Come on. It's time for you to receive your 9 lives." Blossom Shade took a few steps towards the water, then stopped, her paws trembling. What if it was a mistake? What if I'm not really the one that they chose?" "Well, then we'll find out," said Patchson. "But even if they say it's someone else, you've still got me here. I'll be by your side the whole time." Taking a deep breath, Blossom Shade stepped closer to the pool and lapped up a few drops of water before closing her eyes. When Blossom Shade opened her eyes, she found that the moon spring and its surroundings had vanished, leaving her and Patchson in an unfamiliar but vivid and lush clearing, with a pool very similar to the one from the spring. Everything about this place was beautiful, and Blossom Shade couldn't help but want to look all around herself when several figures emerged from their surroundings. At the front was a slim tabby she-cat, Mothstar. "Welcome to Starclan, Blossom Shade," she purred. "And Patchson as well. You've done well with the clan so far, and with finding the moonspring. You're truly an exemplary medicine cat." Patchson dipped his head in acknowledgement of the praise. "Thank you, Mothstar. It hasn't been easy, but I've done the best I could." "And you've been extraordinary," said Mothstar, before turning back to Blossom Shade. "But tonight is about you, dear. Are you ready to receive your 9 lives?" Blossom Shade's heart pounded so hard she was almost certain the others could hear it. Still, she swallowed down her nerves and nodded. "I'm ready." Mothstar nodded and stepped forward, touching her nose to that of the tortoiseshell in front of her. "With this life, I give you loyalty. Loyalty to your clan and to the cats therein is the most defining trait of a leader." Pain coursed through Blossom Shade's body, and she gritted her teeth to write it out. Once the pain had subsided, Mothstar stepped back to allow a new cat to take her place. Blossom Shade immediately recognized the brown tabby. It was Moonpaw, Mint Cloud's litter mate. "Hello, Blossom Shade," she meowed. "With this life, I give you strength to lead your new clan through the challenges to come." Blossom Shade was able to brace herself for the pain this time, though it didn't reduce at all. As Moonpaw slipped away, She whispered into Blossom Shade's ear. "Tell Mint Cloud I'm watching over him." One by one, new cats came to give Blossom Shade her new lives, until finally, pushing through the crowd of gathered cats, a familiar shape emerged. Tall and slender, with a black coat now flecked with starlight, was Blossom Shade and Patchsun's father, Ravenstar. "I'm so proud of you both," he purred loudly. "My kits, going on to found their own clan." "It's not the same as Shadow Clan," Blossom Shade meowed. "I don't know if I could be as good of a leader as you." "I know you will," Ravenstar replied, touching his nose to Blossom Shade's. "Because I am giving you this life for certainty. Trust in your own judgment as I do, to help you make decisions." As this ninth and final life surged through her, Blossom Shade could feel her fears and doubts melting away. Her father trusted her judgment, so she could too. Ravenstar stepped back and stood proudly amongst the cats of Starclan, turning to look at Patchsun. "And so, in the face of disaster, the cats of the clan scattered like the seeds of a dandelion to find somewhere new to call home, to grow, and to continue the legacy of the clans." "The dandelions!" Patchsun meowed. "This is what they meant all along!" Ravenstar dipped his head. "Indeed. And now, Sunclan is left in both of your capable paws." The cats of Starclan all rose to their paws and began to cry out, "Blossom Star! Blossom Star!" Their voices echoed until the vision finally faded.